Hello and welcome. This is the YouTube channel where you can learn about your body, you can get smart about what's driving your health, and in the end develop the tools to look good, feel good, live long, and share all of this with your community and your family. My name is Scott Resnick. I'm a medical doctor, and I've been retraining my brain over the last decade plus to start to ask some different questions about what's driving our health. The purpose of this channel is to share what I've learned with you. So many people struggle with fatigue, and I can tell you that this is one of the hardest diagnoses that we have for the medical community. There's not one test we can measure that says, oh, her fatigue level's high. So in order to understand what's driving fatigue, we need to start thinking about the body as a constellation of connected systems. At the end of this video, you'll have a different perspective on 5 different systems that you can begin to then unwind to get a sense of what's driving your fatigue. The first system, which is so important, is that of our nutritional status. What I want to do is, over a series of subsequent videos, provide you with the tools to understand what does nutrition do in the body, why is it important, and then how can we measure it and then modify it to optimize our nutritional status. I mean, if you're a brand new Ferrari and you're missing a spark plug, you're low in gas, and your battery's not working well, you ain't gonna run well. The human body works the same way. The second system that I want you to examine is that of energetics. And I don't mean to get all new age and groovy with you with this term energetics, but there are 3 hormones in our body that collectively work together to help to modulate the energy that our body takes in. Because there was a time on this planet when humans could not just jump into the car and drive down to the corner Tasty Freeze at 2 in the morning and get something to eat. So our body has insulin, thyroid, and cortisol that work in concert to help us to modulate the energy that goes in, the energy that we need to utilize in the here and now, and that which can be saved. When you start to think about your body energetically, your steps towards improving your fatigue are going to change drastically. We need to think about our relationship with the environment vis-a-vis our barriers. Now, this is really our gut-brain relationship. And if you think about it, the gut is it's a window to what's going on in the environment. The current science is showing us that the gut and the 100 trillion microbes that live within our gut are strong contributors to our neurotransmitters, our cognition, our thinking, our energy, and our immune system. So to start breaking down the body into different systems, it's essential to think about what's going on in the gut and how can we modify these things. The next system that's so important is our detoxification status. Now, ultimately, the way that we detoxify is through our skin, our sweat, our urine, our stool, and our breath. But in a bigger picture, really, you can ask yourself the question, just simply, am I taking in more toxins than my body's able to metabolize out at the end of the day? Because if you are, you're increasing your risk of fatigue and chronic disease over the period of time. I want to give you the tools to understand how these detox systems work and what you can do to start to modify them. And finally, we have hormones. So there are a lot of hormones in the human body. When I say hormones, I really mean our sex-related hormones. Testosterone in men, estrogen and progesterone in women. Now, this is a much more complex subject because in either sex, the hormones interface differently with our body, and we need to get into some of those things. But I'm just giving you like a starting point here, okay? So check into some of these videos. Over time, you're going to see that there's a connectivity. There's a, sort of an algorithm and a way that we need to address these different subjects to really start feeling good. I'm optimistic that you can do it. I'm making these videos because I think all of you folks are super, super smart and motivated. So come back and see me in the next video, and we'll start our journey together. I'll see you then.